If you do not have these two things in your workout routine, you will 100% grow slower. Not more likely to grow slower, 100% grow slower. What are these two things? Intention and intensity. I have been going for the gym for over 4 years, and I have spent well over half of that time not taking this advice seriously. If I had taken this advice seriously from the beginning, I would have been significantly bigger right now. I see many lifters not doing intention and intensity in their workout routines, and it is killing their gains. I promise you that. Ever since I started taking intention and intensity seriously, it's like I unlocked my newbie gains again. This past year and a half have been some of the most growth I have ever seen, and I think it is because of intention and intensity. First, what is intention? Intention defines as planning or meaning to do a specified thing. How does this relate to working out? When you are lifting, you have to want to go to the gym. You cannot just go to go to the gym. I see a lot of people on the internet telling beginners who want to start lifting to just go to the gym. This is powerful advice. A lot of beginners have resistance to going to the gym, and just the act of willing yourself to go to the gym is a good way to decrease that resistance. A lot of people take this advice at face value, or the people who are giving the advice aren't specific enough and almost are leading the beginners astray. Yes, the simple action of going to the gym is a big win, but why are you there? You cannot just go to the gym to just go to the gym. You have to have a reason behind it. You have to have intention for it. And don't say, I'm going to the gym to better myself, or I'm going to the gym to go to the gym. Those are half-assed reasons. For beginners, this is the practice you do. I want to go to the gym. Why do you want to go to the gym? I want to put on muscle. How are you going to do that? I'm going to go on a push-pull leg split and on a bulk. I love to hear it. The more advanced you get with lifting, the more specific you have to be. For example, if you're an intermediate skinny fat lifter, this is what you would say. I want to go on a bulk and put on more muscle to balance out my physique. I will implement an arm day into my split. On that arm day, I'm going to do 1 exercise of shoulders, 2 of biceps, 2 of triceps, and 1 of forearms. And on that arm day, when I go into the gym, I'm going to push myself to the limits and progressively overload on every single exercise. The next part of intention is when you are hitting a set. This applies to all lifters no matter what. Let's say, for example, you are doing a set of seated leg curls. And when you're hitting the set, you have to intend to push yourself. You have to want to push yourself and progressively overload. Really think about your hamstrings and keep proper form throughout the motion. If you are talking to someone, stop talking to them and focus on your set. Focus on your hamstrings. Without this, more than likely you will have a half-assed workout and you will feel like you wasted your time in the gym. Trust me, it's not a good feeling. I have done this a lot of times, and each time I have to remind myself of intention. Second thing is intensity. You have to have intensity in your workouts, otherwise you aren't doing it right. This goes along with the previous example I just gave of seated leg curls with intention. You have to intend to have high intensity in the set. Push yourself to near failure, otherwise you aren't giving your body a good enough reason to grow. The way your muscles grow is when you are lifting, your muscles literally break down and get damaged. And then they are rebuilt bigger and stronger. So for next time, that damage doesn't happen. You want to damage your muscles. You want to take advantage of this mechanism. Obviously, that doesn't mean take a knife and slice up your biceps so your biceps get bigger and stronger. It doesn't work that way. Pushing yourself, or intensity, really gives your body a good enough reason to get bigger and stronger. When you push yourself or have high intensity, your muscles break down faster. Thus, you will get bigger and stronger faster. A really easy and effective way of increasing intensity is to go to failure on your last set of each workout. This way, you will have left everything you had in your system in the gym. There you have it, the 2 things you're required to have in your workouts to maximize gains. To do a quick recap, intention. Go to the gym with a set goal in mind, not something generic such as I want to better myself. It has to be something more specific such as I'm going to get bigger and gain more muscle. The next thing is intend to push yourself on each set. To achieve it, you have to strive for it. And the second thing is intensity. Push yourself to your limits. Go to failure on your sets. Intensify your workouts. Implement these 2 things into your routines, and I promise that you will get bigger faster. Don't be like the beginner version of me and just ignore this advice. You know what to do. Get up and get after it.